Guys, please, I need help studying for my psych test. I'm gonna fail.
You've had 3 weeks to study for this and you're just coming to us now?
Seriously? Well, can you help me or not?
I guess. What's your psych test on?
My psych test is on the brain and neurotransmitters.
We have just the thing for you.
Okay, so neurotransmitters, those are the chemical messengers in nerve cells that allow communication between neurons.
Acetylcholine functions muscle movements in the heart, especially. Memory, attention, and low levels can lead to Alzheimer's.
Okay, glutamate. It is the main excitatory neurotransmitter. It helps with learning and memory. And too much of glutamate can lead to migraines. You can get glutamate from dairy, seafood, mushrooms, Asian sauces, tomatoes, poultry, meats, Arabian soup, and nuts and legumes.
GABA functions, main inhibitory neurotransmitter. It calms the brain. Low levels can lead to anxiety, seizures, tremors, insomnia, epilepsy, and Huntington's disease.
Dopamine functions. It controls the smaller motor movement and reward/learning. Low levels of it can lead to Parkinson's disease, and high levels can lead to addiction, like drugs, sex, attention-grabbing experiences.
Norepinephrine functions, involved in the fight or flight response, attention, and memory.
The serotonin functions. It affects your mood, sleep, eating, and pain. And low levels of serotonin can lead to depression. That's bad.
Endorphins. Their functions are the brain natural painkillers linked to pleasure and sexual arousal, and too much can lead to SEPA.
Oh my goodness, thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Okay, but I also need to learn about the brain. Do you have one about that too?
No.
We have just the thing. The brain.
Okay, that's what you need to know, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so the lobes and cortexes of the brain. The frontal lobe, that's that one right there. That's the motor cortex. It is the largest lobe of the brain, like Allie. And it is responsible for movement, memory, language, problem solving, personality, and emotions.
Yeah. Temporal lobe, auditory cortex, responsible for hearing, language, understanding, memory, and emotion.
The parietal lobe, that's that one on the top. That's the somatosensory cortex, and it is responsible for things like body awareness, spatial skills, emotions, and touch information such as temperature, pain, or pressure.
Okay, I get it.
Occipital lobe. The occipital lobe is the visual cortex. It's responsible for vision, processing, reading words, seeing colors, and long-term memory.
The cerebellum, that is like the cerebral cortex. It's called the little brain. And despite being so little, it holds like 90% of the brain's neurons. And it's responsible for things like balance, coordination, fine motor skills, and sensory and motor function. So the thalamus, right? That's located in your forebrain. It is the relay station for sensory information. And it sends information to the right areas of the cerebral cortex. So like touch, sight, or sound. And it also helps with sensory input. And then the hypothalamus, that's like just right below the thalamus. And so it regulates things like emotions, body temp, hunger and thirst, arousal, hormones, and heart rate. And it links the nervous system and the endocrine system. It regulates the pituitary gland, and it produces ADH and oxytocin. Holy shit. Oh. The optic nerve, that is located right behind your eyes here. And it helps with your vision, so like conversion of light, image creation, and signal transmission. Oh yeah, and the pituitary gland, it was so small, I couldn't see it.
It's so itsy bitsy. It's so tiny.
The pituitary gland is located right below the hypothalamus, so it's like thalamus, hypothalamus, pituitary. And so it is called the master gland, and it stores and releases hormones throughout the body.
Pons. It's located above the medulla. contains cranial nerve pathways, and it helps with coordination, sleep, and arousal. Medulla oblongata, located in the hindbrain, connects the brain to the spinal cord, helps with involuntary reflexes such as breathing, heart rate, and regulates the blood pressure. Midbrain, connects the hindbrain and forebrain, integrates sensory information, controls eye movements, and involuntary muscle tone.
Okay, so the pineal gland, it is located deep in the brain, and it helps produce melatonin, and it helps with your circadian rhythm. So it's like when you get sleepy. That's the pineal gland at work.
Yes, this is.
And the amygdala processes emotions, especially fear and aggression, and it helps to interpret facial expressions. The gyri, those are ridges on the brain's surface area, and they're made to enable higher cognitive functions. Sulci, those are the shallow grooves on the brain surface area. They aren't as deep as the fissures. And then the fissures, those are the deeper grooves on the brain's surface area, and they also help to organize the brain.
Broca's area in the left frontal lobe, controls speech, production, and writing. Damage here causes Broca's aphasia, slow and labored speech. Wernicke's area. It's in the left temporal lobe. It helps understand spoken and written language. Damage causes Wernicke's aphasia, meaning fluent speech, but without meaning.
Cat meow soup drink.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it.
Left.
Versus right hemisphere. The corpus callosum connects the two hemispheres of the brain by nerve fibers, and it allows for communication to be shared between both of the hemispheres.
The left hemisphere is logic, language, speech, and analytics.
The right hemisphere handles emotions, patterns, spatial information, and creativity.
Splitting the brain. When people deal with extreme seizures, they can get surgery to sever their corpus callosum. It will stop the seizures, but it also cuts off communication between the two hemispheres, and they have to learn how to work independently. It's like having two brains in one head.
Wow.
Neuroplasticity. That is defined as the brain's ability to change and adapt. New connections in the brain will form the more experience you gain. Plasticity allows for learning and memory. A non-plastic nervous system wouldn't be able to learn, idiot. And repetition strengthens pathways that shape habits and behaviors.
Wait, this makes sense.
Endocrine system. The endocrine system is a network of glands and organs that work together to create and release hormones throughout the body. Endocrine glands secrete hormones directly into the bloodstream. It aids in many things, including metabolism, growth and development, mood, and reproduction. It includes the organs hypothalamus, pituitary gland, pineal gland, thyroid gland, adrenal gland, pancreas, and the gonads.
The limbic system. The limbic system is a group of structures surrounding the brainstem. It is important for emotion, motivation, and memory. It connects high-thinking functions with automatic functions. So this includes the prefrontal cortex, the cingulate gyrus, the thalamus, the hypothalamus, amygdala, hippocampus, and cerebellum.
One.
Now you should be locked in for your test.
Okay, I think I'm ready for this. Oh, I'm so ready for this test.
I hope you guys study for this test since we're 90% of your grade.
What is this? What'd you get for number one?
Taking a test.